Hello world. This is TK. This is Big Papa Reese. And this is Geek Goonz.
Yep. And today we're gonna be reviewing in this video Young Justice, the new episode. I forget the episode number, but fuck it, it's gonna be in the title. So yeah.
Damn, I don't remember the episode title. Or the number.
The number. It hold on. Hold on. I think I can remember it. It was 18. It got to be 18. Cause 14 was the last. Before I didn't like no fuck it. I know the episode because 14 was the last one before they took that break and they released 3 episodes. So it's 15, 16, 17. So this new one is 18.
Fuck, I want to put money on that.
I'm confident it's 18.
All right. Put money on it. Put money on it real quick.
$5.
I can check. All right, $5. Fuck it. Who cares? This is a bullshit bet just for the sake of.
And I know you all who want to hear the review of the episode are probably like, guys, are you guys serious? Hey, bro, it's the principle. It's the fucking principle.
And you said that is
18. Hell no.
17, my
How?
brother. It's 17.
How?
I'm looking at the shit. Release date April 7th, 2022. Episode 17. 11-10 weeks.
What the fuck?
He's fucking wrong. He would have lost that $5,
what
ladies
the
and
fuck?
gentlemen.
Hell nah.
I'm telling you. Do you want to see it? Fucking proof.
Fuck it. No, fuck it. I believe you.
Right.
Okay, fuck it. All right. I guess I was wrong as fuck.
Yeah, he was wrong as fuck.
But something I was right about.
What?
Vandal Savage's son being a mother.
Wait. Before
we're gonna start off with the non-spoiler shit. So okay.
Yeah. What do we?
Episode. How many stars did you give it?
That was a solid episode. Are we doing 1 through 10?
I give it a 9 out of 10.
Yeah, if we're doing it, yeah. That was a solid episode.
Like,
that kept me entertained throughout. Like, so yeah, I would definitely say that might be a 9 or a 10 because it hit everything for me. Like,
yeah.
But the shit was great.
It was 9. It was like if you haven't watched it. Watch it. Watch it. Watch it. And now we're about to get into spoiler specific shit for the episode. So start off. Okay, there's so many points I want to hit. The first. Bro, they were in
Wait. All right, yeah, go ahead.
They were in that fucking cavern searching for that fucking, like, crown for, like, weeks.
That shit was insane,
and then
bro.
Lagoon Boy was like, started complaining. He was like, either you are here or you are not. Lagoon Boy was like, I'm here. I was like,
and the thing that was so crazy about that to me is, like, I saw him with a beard and I started thinking, like, how fucking long were they down here?
Yes.
Like, bro, Young Justice does such a great job of like, making... Of building the world, like even the background shit, like for them to be searching for weeks, like he's grew a fucking beard.
Now, you
and
said
shit.
something
Like,
curious about how the fuck you get like a haircut and a lineup underwater?
Who got a haircut of a lineup?
Aqualad, cause he got to shave that shit. He had
that shit just growing like that. That shit just growing like that.
No, I'm saying though, so like his hair is generally low. So do he go to the surface to get chopped up, then come back down there, or do he like?
Nah, he got a little fish barber. He got a little fish barber chopping them up. You heard me?
They call that nigga swordfish.
Yeah, something like that. You know.
That shit was crazy.
That shit was crazy though.
This shit was fucking wild.
Yeah, I was like, damn, they're in there for weeks. I like how he talked to him. It's like, we're down here, bro. You're in it or you not.
Yeah. So I was like, that was the realest shit. He was like, bro, you think I'm not? You think I'm tired, bro? Bro, you shut the fuck up, bro. You no one begged you to come on this mission. You wanted to come, nigga. Either you here or you not. Period.
I'll make a take. And I don't know if it's a hot take or not because I don't know if anybody's ever said this. Fuck even any of the bigger podcasts if they said it because now I'm saying it and I didn't hear your shit. But this to me, that moment, and this might be a part of the spoiler thing because.
Well, I mean, we already got through the non-spoiler part, so if they're listening at this point,
at this point, they're spoiling. But one of the biggest things for me was that moment that Orm is like when McGann is going through his memories and like letting him figure out shit. I was thinking to myself, I was like, this is reminding me of like intensity level of Invincible.
I haven't seen Invincible.
You haven't seen Invincible?
No.
All right. Well, anybody who's seen Invincible, that scene for me was like it felt like that level of intensity. You know what I mean? Like it just.
Have you seen My Hero Academia?
I have not.
All right, then.
I'm looking at My Hero Academia.
Nah, not the fucking poster. The actual fucking. All right.
No. But I will watch My Hero if you watch Invincible.
Okay, so they only got one season of Invincible. You watched the first season of My Hero. How many episodes of Invincible they got? Like,
I can't even remember. But even if I watch My Hero, my brother, shout out Tyler, he can tell me if that, like, if it's
good.
Yeah, like if it's worth watching. Like he's an opinion I trust, so I'll do that. And but I will watch My Hero because I have some anime I do want to catch up on.
So about Young Justice, I was right about his Vandal Savage son, about him being a clone and about him using him to manipulate Like I know my shit. I know my Vandy. I know my Vandy.
Yeah, Vandal Savage might be the best villain that we've seen.
Now you want to tell you why? Well, we didn't account for
what?
Order being like,
yeah, Order came through like, hold on, wait, what they just cut that shit out. He's like, no, cut that shit out. Yeah, that shit was insane.
Vaporized.
But he started talking. He was like father and shit. I'm like, damn, Savage.
That's another way you knew he was lying. Like, well, that's how another way you knew he wasn't his son because Dr. Fate was his son. Like, I forgot about that. But
that shit was crazy. I'm like, bro, Vandal Savage honestly might be the best villain we've seen in like if enough people aren't talking about the way that they do him, like the way that he is as a villain, because he's fucking good. Like, and they've written him perfectly, in my opinion. Like,
I agree.
That shit is insane.
I agree. Like this shit, and then there was a point where like I literally had lost all hope for Atlantis because he was like, it was at the part where they was about to crown him as king, and McGann had figured it out, and Aquaman, well now Aquaman, he was like, if I say it now, they ain't gonna believe me. And I was like,
yeah, that shit was crazy.
And then might put that shit on.
I think that's what I mean in that Invincible comparison, because it feels like the stakes are high. You know what I mean? Like, it feels like, bro, we have been going season after season after season, and this shit just gets more intense. Like, that's what I'm saying. Like,
I'm glad it's not on Cartoon Network anymore, because I'm glad they get to hit more intense things.
Yeah, and even going back to the conversation that we were having last podcast about how like they tackle issues that feel like today. Yeah. In that same level, I'm glad they're off of Cartoon Network. I'm glad they're being able to push out on HBO and shit, because like they can tackle everything in the full spectrum. Yeah. Full spectrum.
100% agree.
That shit is incredible.
Like, and I'm gonna be 100% real with you. I literally almost fucking cried at the end when Aqualad was like talking to Black Canary, and you finally get to hear like what he's been holding in. Man. And like that man was like, so he was talking about like Jason Todd. He was talking about Tula.
Yeah, I was like, fuck.
Wally.
I was like, niggas done lost a lot of people.
And it was like, because it was like essentially he was like, there were like, he was a leader. Yeah. Well, all of them, or he was either he was a leader or he was absent as a leader when all of them died, and he felt responsible for that. And I was like right after this shit was over, that nigga was like, hey, bro, I need to take a lead.
Hey, this is a question, like, and where's Nightwing?
Nightwing,
do you know where Nightwing is? Did he quit?
No, like he's still doing.
I can't remember.
Like, remember when Superboy died, Nightwing came up, and remember on one of the endings when a loader of chaos was going around and they were at the Great Wall, Nightwing was there talking to Superman, and so he was talking about like, you know, more of these like supernatural problems. Like, he's there, but I think since last season focus, a big part on like Nightwing is that they're taking the focus from him, which granted, but
see, they do that a lot. I'm gonna be honest with you. One person who's been consistent, it has been Aqualad. Yeah. Aqualad's been fucking consistent. And I noticed the theme sort of going on in this show, that they started off the first half of the season. We're directly in the land of we're definitely on Mars, right? Like, we're definitely sitting on that planet, and we're listening to that level, and it's its own arc. But now we're in Atlantis, and we're listening to the Atlantis arc. You know, like,
honestly, I think with this new season, I think it flows better when they do arcs. Like, this is the first time they did arcs, and I think the story just flows so much better. And even like you're able to catch like which part of the arcs overlap with each other when they do certain events. But I think it flows so much better.
I think a lot of shows have to take a page out of the book of Young Justice, right? Like animated shows, fuck it, real shows, any show, because the years and years of the seasons, they've found a way to make it new, make that shit exciting, right? Like, the way that they're doing it now when they're breaking down the arcs, like, that shit feels good. Like, and I'm interested in every part of it.
And to address some of the criticism that I've read, like it's 2 to 3 things.
Like, criticism about us?
No. That I've read is like, oh, you know, like, Young Justice is now trying to be politically correct and all this shit. And it's like, bro, like, these are human, like that, like these characters are being portrayed as like humans, like human experiences. We might not agree with all the decisions or life choices that they have, but like these are humans that are going through human experiences and they're reacting to it as humans do. And it's very interesting how they cover like different cultures, different backgrounds, different perspectives, and it never feels like forced because they did this when it was the original Young Justice team. We're just seeing a new set of people because the team is ever expanding, and it would be boring if they just did the same 8 or 10 original people that they had at first.
Yeah, but I'm gonna be honest with you. I feel that this show is fleshed out enough to be smart enough to say, hey, at some point we're going to have everybody team up. Fingers crossed on that shit, right? Like, have everybody team up, but at some point everybody gets their own season for the most part.
I wouldn't mind if Beast Boy, like I didn't want to mind if they made a new Teen Titans series off of Beast Boy. Like
that shit be
like if
he would be fucking seasoned. He'd be fucking seasoned.
Like a Beast Boy leading the Teen Titans, and he
dealt with death and shit. Like, that'd be raw.
Maybe Tim Drake as the leader, like Tim Drake Robin.
Yeah,
that'd be like. That'll be fire. That'll be like fire because they got Cyborg now. All they need is like Starfire and Raven.
I don't even need the. Have they ever? Have they ever switched up the Teen Titans cast? Like I don't know. I don't know enough history about Teen Titans other than like the show that we grew up on.
So they've switched out the Teen Titans.
Then I'm saying fuck that shit. I don't even need. Starfire, I don't even need.
They're essentially like Robin got to be on there starting out. Like it's a couple of people that like Robin.
Obviously, Beast Boy, Robin. Honestly, that's who I need. Like I need those.
And Kid Flash is actually on there.
Oh, for real?
Yeah. He's
that's hard.
If you saw the new Justice League movie that's based off of like the Julius contract and shit.
Is it on HBO?
All that.
Yeah, I know. I was scrolling through HBO the other night, nigga, thinking to myself, fuck.
The whole series, like Justice League Dark and Justice League, like you need to watch that.
I watched those. I watched Justice League Dark.
You watched Justice League Dark? Mm-hmm. Like, dude. That shit was that shit not like you need to watch the movies that's in that universe that lead up to that, but bro,
that's what I'm saying.
But that DC, shit was on like Avengers Endgame.
Hold on 1 second. I gotta speak to fucking DC. DC, I've never had a platform to tell you all something, and now I do. And focus on animation or put the focus that you do on your actual like DC universe, like live action films that you put into DC animation, because that shit on DC animation. The best shit I've seen, bro. Like that shit.
Like, dude, I cried on for Justice League Dark. Like when Batman, like if you haven't seen Justice League Dark, stop listening. Like we gave you everything about the episode. You need
pause the shit. Leave Geek Goonz.
When fucking Robin, when Robin died.
Yeah,
bro. And that man was like, Father, you gave me. He was like, you taught me a better way. I was like, And then, bro, the shit was so fucked up. Flash had to do a flashpoint. Create a whole new time that shit. I was like, bro, like that shit, insane. Like that, like Cyborg, like they telling the plan. Cyborg seeing this shit. Darkseid, like, pull up, niggas. Like, bro, that shit was fucking intense. That shit was like, intense. I was like, intense.
Yo, DC animation, bro, that shit is top tier. Like that, I can't think of too many animations that are above DC what DC puts out for that shit, bro. That shit is incredible. I'm not gonna even lie.
Yeah.
Fuck, did I break something?
All right. So that's the review.
Is that the review? It's a lot of shit we didn't touch on.
I mean,
we didn't touch on. Wait, let me think about what happened in the movie. I mean, in the episode. Superman. I mean, Connor Kent. Anything happened with him in that?
I mean,
episode?
like it just showed him like breaking down in the middle of the Phantom Zone, and then looks.
You're calling it the Phantom Zone. I don't think
it's definitely the Phantom Zone.
I don't think they fucking claimed it's the Phantom Zone.
They didn't. Maybe. All right. Phantom's girls.
Wait. 1 second. So we'll give TK an opportunity to win his money back real quick on that whole shit about the episode being the 17, not the 18.
No. Yeah.
So we'll bet some money, and we'll come back to this podcast. So we'll bet that same $5 that's the Phantom Zone. Okay, cool. All right. Money's on the table for that being the Phantom Zone, and we'll just circulate that metaphorical $5 back and forth. We'll just move that shit back and forth.
I'm excited to see because they close out the loose ends. So this last arc of Young Justice, it has to be bringing dealing with Connor and him being in the Phantom Zone and the people going back in time to save him. It got to be dealing with that.
When do you think? Here's a question. When do you think they'll end? How many seasons do you think we got left?
Okay, I would say probably 2 to 3.
You think?
Cause
shit, I'm thinking maybe 1 or 2, my nigga.
I'm saying the reason I say that because it's 10 years before that cataclysmic event happens with the time travelers. So at the most in a year in a season they may do a 2 to 3 year time jump, maybe 4 year. It's mainly going to depend on how long is between now and the next season. So if they take another 5-year break or so, then it may Yeah. But it mainly just really depends on how long they take the break.
Man, I'm gonna be honest with you. I don't want it to end, but I never like when the show drags on longer than it's supposed to.
It definitely ain't dragging on.
Nah, it doesn't feel like it's dragging on. I'm just saying that preemptively that I hope they don't fucking drag that shit on. I want them to wrap that shit up in a nice bow, nice and sweet.
Damian Wayne too.
In this episode?
Last season they introduced.
Oh yeah, I'm about to say that.
And the season, I think it was season 3, and season 4 they showed him and he's a toddler now, and that's Bruce Wayne's son.
Yeah.
So they gotta expand on that, and they definitely I think by the time that 10-year span where the shit happens where Superboy needs to be at a certain place, Damian Wayne is gonna be at least 12. He's gonna be fighting alongside Bruce, and I think everyone is gonna be seasoned enough to where they're at the end of their career, or things are gonna be transitioned enough to where the show will probably be, I'd say, if not on his last season, approaching his last season.
Yeah. Man, that's going to be a sad day.
Yeah.
Because that shit is fucking good.
Yeah.
But I want them to wrap it up in a nice bow. If I can make any super, super fucking early predictions or hopes and wishes, I will hope that everybody teams up. I want everybody. I want fucking Batman. I want fucking I want everybody to be on their own shit.
Is it when they did that?
I want an in-game level team up at the end.
I don't even want an in-game level team up. I want.
That's the best team up we've seen.
I want them to do better than that.
You know what? I was gonna call shit or call bullshit on that, but the way that they write that shit,
exactly.
I'm about to say, nigga, if anybody can do it, it's that writing right there. They can do it.
Touching on Justice League Dark one more time, real quick. That shit was better than fucking Endgame, was it not?
All right. That's a fucking hot take.
Did you see the one before? Did you? Yeah,
Expound on that.
Okay, how was better than Endgame?
Yes.
Endgame isn't bad. I'm not shitting on Endgame.
You can't.
But
there's no way you can't. There's no way you can't.
Endgame had hope and it built the universe towards the next movie. This movie was Justice League Dark was Endgame. The beginning of the movie, you okay, they're about to go fuck up Darkseid. They got a chance. Hell no. And then when as they do the time skip and they show you the world's fucked up, and then when you piecing together what happened when they rushed Apocalypse, and you everyone basically died pretty much, and you're just piecing together these different elements of what's left over of the world while Doomsday is while Darkseid is running the shit.
Yeah.
It's literally no hope, and it's they're go. And one thing about
that shit can't.
About Endgame is that they had this plan. The world could have kept going and everything would have kept they just wanted to bring back the people that were snapped away. But their world was straight.
What?
Hear me out.
Nigga, huh?
Listen. When I say it's straight,
the world was straight. They opened that shit with fucking Captain America talking to a group of people
No. When I say that, no one was in the world Earth could have continued living. It would have been something to adjust to, but it was in a state where it continued living.
Okay, I see what you're saying.
The shit with Apocalypse, this nigga was taking the Earth's magma. That planet was gonna be fucking destroyed.
Oh, okay, I see what you're saying.
And this nigga was going.
But that's raw.
And he wasn't just doing Earth. You saw what he did with the Green Lantern Corps, and then Jungle Store was just about that. Nigga was transport. I think it was 30% of Earth's magma to this planet and vaporizes. And that's the thing about Thanos. They never showed Thanos destroying the planet or taking over, conquering the planet.
So that's one of my things, my takeaways from Endgame or from the whole Infinity Saga, that I wish Thanos had been and they couldn't do this obviously because there was more tied under like Disney and shit. But I really wish that Thanos had went more brutal. Like he was such an intellectual, which I loved. That
Bro, that's so the Winter Soldier fucking strangled some people. They can show like
no. The way that they needed to portray Thanos, I needed this nigga to be on some fucking like. They talk. I remember they wrote about. They were talking about that they had a scene in Endgame, where like Thanos from like the past universe walks into the fucking like he walks through the portal with like the severed head of Cap and he just throw that shit. That's the Thanos I needed to see on actual camera.
That would have been
That shit would have been like.
Fuck. But Apocalypse, that nigga was on that level. Like I mean, Apocalypse was on that level. Like that nigga, and then how they end up. They couldn't even defeat Darkseid because he was like a new god. They had to use like Raven's father, I think it's Aragon or whatever.
I don't know.
Heard that, but they unleashed her from her seal.
Yeah.
And I was like, yeah, bro, you handle Darkseid. And the coldest shit when Superman was fighting Darkseid, he was like, he was basically telling him you need to leave unless you want to fight me for the right to kill his ass. And Superman was like, I'm out.
Yeah, that's it. I don't even get on this subject now that I'm thinking about it.
We was talking about the Young Justice episode.
We were talking about the Young Justice episode, but I was wondering how we got to that. I think we compared Endgame to you compared Endgame.
Yeah, and you was asking me how, and I was like, bro, like the world like could have continued on, even if they would have never went out of Thanos, because Thanos was dead. I mean, he destroyed the stones anyway. That nigga was chilling, but like the world, that nigga was like, I saved the universe. It was good.
Endgame could have been. Endgame was.
Which I don't get why this nigga, if he had the ability to do that with the gauntlet, why didn't he just make twice his amount of resources?
I'm not going to argue that point. I'm not going to argue that point.
Granted, it would have been no solid.
That's like arguing the writing of it. And I can't argue the writing of it, though.
You can.
I mean, you can, but nigga, like, I'll put it to you like this. One of the main points I argue with Reese, shout out to Reese too, is that
he actually has a friend named Reese.
I actually have a friend named Reese. He's
not arguing with an article of himself.
Yeah, like, that would be fucking hilarious. I'm just arguing with both sides of my fucking self. But, I was talking to Reese, and when I was talking to Reese, the main point we argued, and I think we might have argued this too, is I don't like how they did fucking Hulk in Endgame. Like, you never gave him the moment to come back. No, Infinity War. You never gave him the moment to come back, to turn green, and to kick ass again. I'm
gonna tell you what I was mad about. Like, I was mad about that, but I was also mad about they never gave Thor like redemption for like what he did.
I don't know. I think like, Thor got his redemption.
He didn't get his redemption with Thanos. Like, there wasn't no moment with Thor like Andrew Garfield level of redemption in No Way Home.
All right, so
you remember when he was like, you should have aimed for the head, and the nigga snapped. Like, Thor never got like no redemption moment when he was fighting like
fair. Like, and that's kind of interesting that you say that, right? Because I never really looked at it that way. I never really thought of Thor's position because I was always comfortable with it.
Because like mentally, this man still hasn't recovered. Like, mentally, this man shut down.
Even though he gets another movie.
Yeah, he shuts down in Endgame where like, cause like he missed that shot and he was just like fucked up off of that. Like, like this man like let himself go. He was just like destroyed off of that, and you never get a moment where that's like addressed.
But see, hopefully for that we'll get to see that in Thor: Love and Thunder.
He's literally retiring after Thor: Love and Thunder.
But nigga, hopefully they give him that fucking
redemption
factor
to an extent. Like, cause like
I mean that's another movie. I think
we never see like the original like Captain America, Tony Stark, with like Spider-Man, Wolverine. Like, I mean, granted, they can do it with the multiverse. Nah,
that's that shit I always argue with you though. Like, when I'm like, nigga, nah, you can't argue the shit.
And I get why they did that because they didn't have all the rights at the time. But it's just like, it's so like.
And we know who had all of their rights when the fucking movies came out, Mr. DC. DC had their entire fucking rights, and they are taking a shit on every last one of them.
You seen Shazam yet?
No, I haven't.
You fucking up.
I know. A lot of people tell me I should watch Shazam. But honestly, we're all over the place.
Have you seen Birds of Prey?
No. I hear it's really good.
Yeah, apparently I haven't seen it yet. My brother tells me the same thing.
Yeah, Reese tells me, like, he's like, Reese has seen it. He's like, yeah, that shit's good. Like, that shit's good. I wonder, you know what I was thinking about? We should, like, if we can have that, like, an audio jack shit, we should do, like, call-ins where we can, like, call in your brother or call in my brother or call in Reese and shit.
We can do that, but we got to be more prepared.
No, I'm saying we can be more prepared, but this is like the idea in actual podcast. It would be nice moment.
If you told me that not on while we're live recording.
No. This is perfect. They get to hear what could be new in store. You could be hearing from his brother.
I mean, it wouldn't be a bad idea. Like it's possible.
Yeah, like that way we can get like in-depth topics.
Yeah.
About like shit that.
Even like we could just call them and just have them buy our mic.
Yeah, I was either or. But I was just thinking of something so we can. And this is fucking live on the podcast. This is crazy. But either or, so we can like get more clarity from like people who know more. Like your brother knows the director side.
And I think, you're not lying.
Yeah, and also like that shit's cool.
For actual, because you guys just like you guys aren't even talking about Young Justice anymore. Watch the episode.
Watch the shit.
Watch it. It's fucking good.
Watch it.
And if you're not watching Young Justice and you listen to this, watch it. Like the shows are fucking amazing.
Yeah, the show's fucking great. Young Justice. If I were to list off kind of like a quick off the top of my head top 3 list of animated shows. Yeah. It would go Invincible, Young Justice, and fucking I don't even know what the third one is, but Invincible, Young Justice are like top 2 for me.
For me, it'd be Young Justice definitely be in that, and it'd be a show called Close Enough on HBO. It's made by the same people that made Regular Show.
Oh, Rick and Morty. Wait, what do you do? Oh, is that in the same vein?
What do you mean?
Is that in the same vein? Is that more of a comedic show or is it
say
like
animated show? So
that's what I'm saying. Like I don't know if it's I don't know what like.
I mean, it's not like to the same quality like animation.
Can I throw Rick and Morty as my top 3 then?
You can.
Cool.
Like,
all right. Top 3. Like round it off as top 3. Fuck you. Fuck you, nigga. You don't like Rick and Morty.
I mean, yeah.
But yeah, Young Justice. I think that's it for
American Dad got to be in my top 3 as well.
American Dad is fucking solid, yo. Nah, American Dad is solid, yo.
Being as a minority, and then it makes fun of like the over patriotic Americans.
Yeah,
this shit is
and honestly, if I'm talking like fucking, if I'm talking characters, Roger.
Yeah, he's pretty.
Roger is probably the best.
Which I don't get whenever people bring up LGBT characters, they never bring up Roger. And I'm be like, yo, like he's like.
One can argue that a good portion of Seth MacFarlane's characters are that, right? Like Roger's like that, Stewie's that.
I'm not gonna count Stewie because
Stewie's 100%.
I'm not saying the reason I'm not gonna count it because the dude's a fucking baby. Like even outside of the LGBT.
Hell no, he's made it very clear.
I'm saying even like outside of that, even with just the heterosexual, like they just sexualize him in general. Like they sexualize him with women. They just in general, like outside of like sexuality, period. Like this dude is like what 2 years, maybe even younger than 2. That had him like having sex with women. Shit is just like weird for a baby.
For Stewie, bro, I don't know. I think in that world anything goes for me. It's just bro. Like in that world for me, fucking cows talk and they marry. Fuck, like
I don't mind, but it's just like the baby part. Like he's a baby. It's just
not in a weird way. Like because I have nieces and nephews, right, that I love, but it's like in the realm of Family Guy or anything pretty much Seth MacFarlane related, like anything goes.
It's just weird because like even on the first like couple of seasons, because I have them on DVD, it's like an episode where he has like a crush at like his daycare, and he like had like he sings a song, and the song implies that he had sex with like another and it's like
I don't remember that, but.
It's just
that like, really? I don't know, man. I don't know. Even if we're talking on American Dad, Family Guy, American Dad to me is personally better than Family Guy. Yeah, I think we both agree on that.
I recently, which we're gonna end this review episode. I just wanted to tell them real quick.
Yeah, what are we at? We're at what? We can end it at about 30 minutes. Yeah. We're at like 29.
I saw the episode where he was like giving the bad haircuts.
Who?
Roger.
Bro, Roger's fucking hilarious. I think we can wrap it there. We had 30 minutes.
Watch the fucking Young Justice
Watch
episode.
Young Justice, man. That shit was great.
Yes. All right.